Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl Sunshine on AL. Today is 12/8/8. We already started the day off with the double 8. Today is the day of Sebek, building and destroying, transformations, being empowered, death and rebirth. We are in the space of Sebek. This is high. This is the Mercurian flow of splendor. The celestial technicians take place here in this energy of Sebek, in this space and time. We learn to compartmentalize things, and in that space we do build and destroy groups and people that just don't belong in the category, and stuff that just doesn't belong, and stuff that does belong, and we love it here. Okay, so in this day of building and destroying, transformation, empowerment, today is a great day for my 8 life pathers. Today is a great day for my individuals born on the day of 8, whether it's 8, 17, 26. These days are for you. Today is a great day to get into some business ventures, doing some paperwork, organizing, just like self-management, team meetings, or organization meetings, all those things. Today's a great day for that on a day of eights. Okay, so we take that 8 of building and destroying, transformation, empowerment, business, wealth, marketplace, the elders and the witches. This is a beautiful day for y'all to, do some things on this wonderful raw day, this day of the sun. And we're going to put that into the month of understanding. This is the month of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Whether we are closing up the 3rd quarter of the year or we're closing up the 4th quarter of the year, we are preparing ourselves to solidify ourselves either in that 1 of initiative or that 4 of stability. Either way, 1 and 4, as y'all know, kind of go hand in hand, especially when we use the words like dad and mom and stuff like that. So this is the space of expression. We're in a space of expression, emotion, intangible things, mindsets, behaviors, morals, integral code, optimism, pessimistic energy, indulgences, temptations, all those things of that nature is when we're in the darkness. We're in the cosmic soil right now. We are dealing with our roots at this moment. How we want our roots to grow in the cosmic soil. Challenges, of course, come underway. We move in the space of optimism. We're reproducing, we're sprouting, we're stretching, we're going through all these things, and we're coming to this full understanding of how we spent the last 11 months, because you got the knowledge and wisdom reminding you that it's 12 months in a year, and then we come to this understanding of what these 12 months were doing while we were under this year of conception, being under the year of 8, conceiving the things that we want to give birth to in the year of 9. So in this space and time, it's really good to go back to your old journal entries throughout the year, reconvene with your vision boards, things like that we're telling you and reminding you throughout the year what your goals are, what you're trying to do. Now, some of you guys don't have the same goals that you had once upon a time. Some of you guys' goals got amplified, expanded. You erased the board. Some of y'all self-sabotage. Go back to that and fix that. All right, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on the process. A lot of you guys want big goals. You got these big trees you want to eat these huge fruit from, but you want it to grow in the amount of time it takes for a succulent to grow, or you want it to have the stamina of a pineapple tree with the you don't want to care for it, you don't want to stand on it or whatever. And it's like, okay, we have to have these, I'm sorry, I'm not a good camera person. We have to have these conversations. We have to have, these realizations, and let's be 100 with ourselves of what it is we're trying to create and how long it's going to take to create certain things. Not everything has an easy pop-up button, and of course on social media it can be very disheartening because people only show you their success. They don't really show you the challenges and how long it took, and the time space between the dream and the actual acting it out, and what elements happen for them to be able to act it out. See, they're not going to tell you how the universe catered to them and their personal experience, because then they wouldn't be able to sell you their ebook, okay? And then have you thinking that what the universe gave them, they're going to give you as well. It doesn't work that way, folks. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody is a fingerprint. Everybody is unique. Hopefully, as we enter this energy of Aquarius, you guys come into your uniqueness and your originality and realize your journey is for you. Your joy is for you. Your challenges are for you. And everybody can't see what you can see. In fact, you're the only person that can see what you see, how you see it, with the lens you see it through, with the mindset and the heart set behind your eyesight. You are the only one. No one else can do that for you. The most we can do is empathize, because we kind of sort of went through the same thing. Oh, I stubbed my toe before. Yeah, but did you stub your toe after you got a divorce and this and that and the third, and the dog pissed right next to where you stubbed your toe out there? Well, no, not verbatim, but I have stubbed my toe, so I can empathize with the toe stubbing. It sucks, on top of already dealing with other shit going on through your day, but per detail, I can't. So as we come more into our individual and our unique self, instead of coming into a space where it's always teacher students, it should be more roundtable situations happening. Be wary of those individuals that's still trying to stand on the pulpit in front of the classroom, high up like a judge or whatever the fuck else, because they are not in alignment. They are still in their ego, and they want, they need customers. Okay, so look at yourself. Am I being a customer, or are we moving in completion? You want to be in more spaces where you're moving in completion. And if you don't like the groups that you're moving in completion with, it's probably because you need to elevate yourself. You're around your equals right now, and your equals are even beneath you. So it's time for you to get above yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to say on that. Hopefully it hits some of y'all, because some of y'all be like, bro, where the fuck are your brain cells? Stop following everybody else's shit, man. You got your own shit, and it's okay. Your shit is for you, and nobody's shit is pretty. If everybody keep it 100 about what their story look like, that shit not pretty at all. But where's your faith at? Where's your trust in self? Where's your confidence and courageousness? You know what I'm saying? What do you trust? Do you trust your visions? Do you trust your intuition? Do you trust your desires and your goals? Do you realize you're the only person that want the shit how you want it when you want it? On God, when I speak to y'all, I'm speaking to myself. This is why I avoid looking in the mirror. Downloads start flowing like, okay. All right, so we're going to take that day of 8, put it into this understanding. Hopefully y'all stood under all of that shit, because when we stand under it, where do we go? We go to the 11th of mastery. That I probably was going off for me because I'm an 11. But we come to that level of mastery. We're going to build and destroy. We're going to power ourselves. We're going to work on these things. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to stand under it. We're going to stand 10 toes down. This is what we said we wanted. This is what the fuck we getting. Period. That's it. Okay? We're going to take that 11. We're going to put it into the year of 8. And now we mastered, standing under our power. We're going to label it. We're going to classify it. We're going to make sure what we desire is in alignment with not only ourselves as our uniqueness, but also with the collective. You know what I'm saying? Don't get stuck at sphere 8. You still got to go up to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 to get to the next eon of Sephiroth in your non-physical body. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all barely touching the surface. Y'all just learning the chakras in your own body. I ain't even playing with y'all auric body yet. And some of y'all think y'all are, when in reality y'all only touching y'all 10th and 9th sphere. Y'all still in y'all personal emotions, but it seems so much higher up because we never got to this point before. We were never allowed to. And now that we're here, everybody calling us crazy. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Elevation is always key. That's how we keep going. That's how we keep moving. We want new problems. You know what I'm saying? New challenges. So yeah, in this year, building, destroying, transformation, death, and rebirth, Sebek, we're going to put the 11 there, and that's knowledge being born. Another number I love, because y'all know I was born on the 19, gang off in this thing. Knowledge being born on this day, once you master and you start to label things, you know what I'm saying? So with knowledge being born, it's like you're taking what's in the non-physical, the thoughts, the intellect, the action, the gut that controls the mind, and everything starts with the thought, and you're giving birth to it. You know what I'm saying? You're saying, okay, it's time for the roots up there to be rooted down here in the physical, right? And ultimately it takes you to knowledge in your cipher. Overall, today is a day of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So today, gather up your knowledge. 1 also deals with leadership, cardinal energy. Even if you're a leader with yourself, you're a leader with a team organization. Again, we started this day on an 8. We ended up with a 1. 8 is Scorpius, Pluto energy. That's the external side of the solar plexus chakra. 1 is the internal side of the solar plexus chakra, being the gut that controls the mind, for the manipulations to thus occur in response to the gut. Okay? If my gut say I'm hungry, we don't like it here, I'm thirsty, we love it here, I'm excited, I'm triggered, then my body, which is the Scorpius, the water energy, is going to manipulate things outside of myself, whether it's a beverage, I got to go to the store, I got to order it, or I got to make it myself, a sandwich, same shit, you know what I'm saying? Remove myself, tell people get the fuck out my face. It's still Scorpius building and destroying. That's happening because my gut told my mind something, and I'm taking the initiative to act on it. Or you can suppress that shit. So a lot of you guys suppress your solar plexus chakra. You don't enforce shit that your gut is telling telling your mind to do. You be over there starving yourself. You be thirsty and dehydrated. You be around a bunch of people you don't want to be around. You ain't got no boundaries, so everybody just do whatever they want in your space. It sounds awful. Stop it. But today is an awesome solar plexus day. Taking initiative, taking leadership energy, and tapping into your knowledge and your intellect. And don't forget, we in the month of knowledge, wisdom that brings understanding. So whatever intellect you bring into your space, make sure you stand under it. And if you don't feel comfortable or confident enough to stand under it, that's saying something to you, baby. You don't fully believe or trust or have faith in the vision that was given to you. You need to talk to spirit about that. Or maybe some visions that's coming to you don't belong to you. And there's a part of you that kind of like know that, have a sense of awareness of it. Either way, happy ones today. Let's talk about what's astronomically happening in this energy of harvest and grainery. Just to remind you guys, even though we are in the owl energy on the tropical, our mindset is on Sagittarius of abundance, optimism, the sacral chakra, joy, our sensual self. Our energy exchanges is still in the Scorpius constellation, so we're still having transformations occurring in our space. We're still in a space of empowerment and business and secrets coming out. You know, a lot of you guys, events in your life are still shaking y'all up, and that's okay, in alignment to the stars. We have, we started the day off with a 45% waxing crescent moon. We're in that moon of still building intangible things in our space. Moon rising at 12:23 p.m. No set time for setting. We started the day off with at an 11 degree in Pisces. So, you know, at that mastery degree of tapping into your subconscious, that's where our thoughts were at today. You know what I'm saying? In our energy exchanges, we are in Aquarius. We started the day off at a 15 degree. We're in the 6th house energy with it. So if you're not exercising this energy, you know, equal opposite energy will come back, because 6 is the number of equality, and usually people are not putting in the energy that they should be getting back. So usually it's you know, 6 gets debilitated in the health realm of things. But we are in the Saurabhisha Nakshatra, which is the 24th lunar mansion. It goes from 6 degree to 20 degree Aquarius. This is the energy of Varuna, the god of cosmic and moral order. The symbol is 1,000 flowers, or an empty circle. Is represented by Rahu, which is the north node, the direction in which our spiritual tribe is going. This recognizes the hidden powers, reclusive life, and being a secretive star. Some positive traits are being intelligent, independent, and helpful. Some negative ones are being stubborn, restrictive, melancholic, lonely, lack of confidence and communication, which can happen if that 8 and 1 today is underactive. Ashe. Sunrise at 7:09 a.m. and setting. Sunrise at 7:09 a.m. and setting at 4:33 p.m. Neptune is stationary and begins its prograde motion. That happened earlier today at 1:28 a.m. 3:33 p.m. lunar reaches maximum brightness in the Draco constellation. That is a comet that we have. And then the first quarter moon occurred this morning at 10:27 a.m. This is best visible after sunset. So now we are moving into our waxing gibbous moon, which is now we're building on the actual tangible things in our space. The moon and Neptune are at minimal angle. So as as Neptune goes stationary, now we have an alignment. That happened this morning at 4:38 a.m. The moon was 0.4 degrees north-northwest. Conjunction at 4:55 a.m. The moon is 0.4 degrees north. Observe at 11:48 p.m. with a 3.3 degree west-southwest separation. And also Venus entered the Aquarius zodiac. That happened this morning at 5 a.m. So now we have that original revolutionary energy happening to our heart chakra after we got done dealing with Venus and Pluto next to each other, empowering yourself for this revolutionary moment. Vesta is 24 degrees. Virgo, 2nd house, is opposite Chiron right now. So we have our passion being in opposition of our wounds. This is a great time to get passionate about sharing your story, how you transmute your wounds into strengths. It will help you in the long run, as Chiron is sitting over there in the 8th house of empowerment. Okay. Jupiter is at 21 degrees and retrograde in Taurus, the 9th house. And right now it's in opposition with the sun, which is at 21 degrees, Scorpio, 3rd house. So you have that abundance and expansion happening in our philanthropic self, in our heart chakra, while the sun is giving transformations and empowerment in our community. So, you know, doing things for your community. You got toy drives, coat drives, food drives, blanket drives, you know, people coming out, sheltering each other, showing up for each other. That's definitely Jupiter being opposite the sun, with that 3rd house in the sun, Scorpio, and Taurus in the 9th house. And so, you know, happy giving, happy abundance, happy philanthropic energy happening here. We love it. And thank you to those who are, accepting that calling and standing in your power, helping people do things. And I really hope that what I'm doing is being helpful to you guys on a daily basis. I know that it helps me. Again, reach out if you would like a personal reading. I am here for you. I also do counseling sessions if you are interested. And that's what I got for you today, Cosmic Nobodies. Peace, y'all.